grandmother is at home, you can come here, or maybe we can also turn around and let them say hello. Wow, look at this. You're all on YouTube now. You're all famous now.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I see you have a lot of ballots. We're not going to do a roll call. You were supposed to pick them up.
Something to gain them back, I think, in front of the camera. Ooh, a lot of punishment. We'll have some punishment. What should they do to get their ballots back? Suggestions. What should they do to get the balance back? Lap dance, but I can also. We have to do something fast because we don't have so much time. Wait, we can do music. People, that's not a problem.
Punishment with Frankfurt because he's also not here. Vorstand and Vorstand.
Yeah, I'm looking for it already, of course.
Okay, now you can give suggestions.
Shame.
You're part of the shame list, so sorry for that. So, do we have any suggestions?
I have a song already. We just need the person who volunteers for lap dance from 8 people.
The person, Richie.
Richie, here's your chair. Here's your chair.
Okay, I will enjoy it.
And you can rate the best lap dance from all of them, and you're competing to win to sleep in Richie's room tonight. Okay,
there is no
let's
space in
go.
the room. Okay, so one by one. Okay, amazing. Okay, this is a bit. Hello. Yes. This was good. Hey. Is that all? Oh. Hey. Hi. Good try. Good try. Hey. Okay. Thank you. This was one of the highlights of my MC term. Thank you so much.
Frankfurt.
Okay, Lucia, come. It's okay. I'm waiting.
You need to do a lap dance to get to
Okay.
That was not told to me before I left. Well, you were forced to be here.
Thank you.
Okay, we need to have a very quick.
I think the best one was Damian. Thank you. That's true. That's true. It was not his first time. He has practice in this. Okay, I'm closing this mic.
All right. Okay. So, Damian, because you may had the best lap dance. Sorry, I don't want to be in the camera. You get a special performance. and teach everybody how to do it. Now we have 5 minutes left. So, any other wishes of entertainment program you want to have here on stage? Yes. You can currently still choose if you're very fast, otherwise they will suggest something. So. Suggestions? Oh, a lap dance. Okay. Well, you have a lot of luck here that they're just pushing you to apply for MC and not do anything else. So. Okay. Welcome. Left hand sleep. No, okay. So we now have nearly 2 minutes only left. And actually, yes, as I said, we have the closing speech. What is extremely important that you give one last time the full attention, please, exactly to me first and then to the candidates afterwards, because they've been going through a very long day. And you just had 2 people visiting you in your cluster. They went through each cluster and had all the questions. So they didn't have the long break that you did in between. So please make sure to focus your attention back on the candidates. You will have first this time Leah, because previously we had Casper starting twice and Leah just one so far. So you'll have Leah starting now with the closing speeches, and then Casper will do the speech afterwards. We have 15 minutes time. We have sitting here in the front row, Akin, doing the timer again, and we will do the same thing again as before. Once the time is up and the candidates are still talking, we will just end the presentation by us being very excited and grateful for the presentation by clapping and shouting excitingly. Yes, and I think we have also a candidate here. We can be better than the Deutsche Bahn and start on time, 2 minutes early. I mean, we can, if they're ready, we can also start 2 minutes early, I believe. Cool. You will do this for a very long time now, yes? Yeah, ready? Okay, let's welcome your candidate, Leah! Michael TV show? You don't have slides, right?
I want to be your MCP. And at this point, I want it more than anything else. And I need you to understand why. I believe that my vision is what is best for ISAC in Germany. So that later, when we vote, you can be convinced that you followed your heart and your gut and took the decision for what is best for ISAC in Germany. For that, let's go back to February 2020. I was on my peak performance, something I didn't know I had or wanted back then. Until that point, I was something that could best be described as a low-quality member, a bit of a wild card to have in an EB due to the behaviors I was showing. This only changed when I was given more responsibility over my actions and got the support from my MCP to deal with this. I got entrusted with leading the biggest team. I was having my first approvals and I was seeing my first realizations. And I got to understand that in ISAC, you can only get as much out as you put in. So I went and I looked for sales strategies outside the ISAC sphere to see how I can further improve my conversion rate from sign up to apply. And I saw it being successful. At that point, I went to NATCO 2020. But there, it became apparent that ISAC in Germany would have to face one of its biggest challenges since a very long time. A new virus called COVID-19 made it very clear that no exchanges would be possible in the foreseeable future. So instead of learning how to do more exchanges and how to do better VPs, these conferences had 3 main goals. First of all, stop all exchanges. Get everyone that's abroad back to Germany right now and make sure that none of your EPs is leaving this country. Second of all, replanning. Any approvals that you had planned until May, take them out. Third of all, start thinking immediately how we can develop leadership anyways. Don't let this situation be an excuse for anyone to not engage. Now, this last point is one of the most remarkable things that was going on this conference, this mindset shaping. I remember one EB saying, "This is not what I signed up for. I wanted to do exchanges." And I remember one fussy responding, "Interesting. I thought we were all here to develop leadership." And this stuck with me, because for once, I think the fussy demonstrated a lot of integrity, challenging the other on their mindset and providing them a different perspective. Second of all, I think it speaks to the fussy's clarity on their and ISAC's purpose. And I admire that still today, because it would have been so easy to give into the fear and the frustration that a lot of us were feeling back then. But most of the people at this conference didn't do that. Now, 4 years later, I'm still standing here, telling you a story about COVID. This is not because I want to use it in any way to excuse why things are the way they are right now, why we are still not doing enough exchanges to have all of our members understand the value of it, why we still don't have enough members to engage our LCs. I am telling you this because it is important for us to understand the things that we have lost, so that we can utilize the things that we have learned, so that we can get inspired by it, stop wondering what value ISAC can have, and start working towards the untouched potential of our organization. So, in my perspective, what is it that we have lost? We have lost an ISAC where every member is clear why they are in ISAC and why we need to do exchanges. We have tried different approaches in developing leadership. Especially in the generation 2021, people were so determined to find other ways. But any solution that not focused on growth and exchanges has proven to be unsustainable. We have lost an ISAC where every member feels like their actions are actually having an impact, and hence wants to put more into ISAC, because they know the more they put in, the more they get out. And we have lost an ISAC that sparks passion in its members. ISEC has given me so much in the last 4 years, and it has given so many others unimaginable good in the last 75 years. I look at ISEC in Germany, and I see that we have the potential and the responsibility to make ISEC a place where everyone gets to develop their leadership by going through challenging environments. I was struggling with this speech the most because I hold incredibly high standards towards the closing speech. I remember in Johnny's election last year, I was sitting in the last row and I was crying. And in that moment, I didn't only know that that Johnny would win, but I also knew that I wanted to be in his team. I knew that I wanted to work towards his vision. I felt it in my core. And I need you to feel this as well. Not because I need you to vote for me, but in fact, if you don't feel it, then please don't vote for me. If what I'm seeing in ISEC is not what you are seeing, then don't vote for me. Yes, as MCP, you get to lead, manage, and represent ISEC in Germany. But ISEC in Germany is 32 LCs. 32 LCs are ISEC in Germany. And if we want to achieve anything, if we want to overcome this crisis without losing any more members or without losing any more LCs, you as LCPs need to stand united behind one shared vision. I am offering you this vision, my vision, so that we can make it come true together. I want to see an ISEC where every member knows why they are in ISEC and why ISEC is needed by the world. I want to see an ISEC where every member knows that they need to enable exchanges if they want to develop leadership. And I want to see an ISEC where membership engagement isn't seen as a byproduct, but something we need to work towards every day so that we can fulfill the promise and we can create an environment where our people are getting comfortable with the uncomfortable and taking over responsibility. If what I am seeing for ISEC in Germany is not what you are seeing, then don't vote for me. I don't want to spend the first months of my term trying to convince the BOP, the group of people that's supposed to lead this entity with me, why we need to focus on exchanges, why we need to focus on membership engagement, and why what ISEC needs to do is to develop leaders of tomorrow. If you as BOP also see this, then I believe that we can make it come true together. I am standing here, a product of all my failures and all my achievements, and all my team leaders that helped me understand both. Convinced by the unique potential of our organization to develop leadership. Driven by the passion that I feel for this organization that I know can do so much better. Asking you if you see this too, and if you trust me to be the right person to bring ISEC in Germany closer to fulfilling its potential. Because if you do, together, we will develop the leaders of tomorrow that do what is right over what is easy because they can. Thanks to ISEC.
which missing. And here the same like we had with the slide before, that both candidates had in general the possibility to tell us if they want to have any kind of logistic. So not be confused, we will click around some envelopes. Don't look in the envelopes yet. But I'll have one with you for Casper's look. Good? Maybe the people at the window can leave some air inside. Just for yeah, not in the, yes, we will just have it with you. You and
if we could have a question per MCP, and Fernanda said no. And now the Fernanda wants something from Frankfurt, but Frankfurt doesn't want to give it to her. So now we just continue, just in case. I'm going to explain what's happening here, then you understand the background. And Belle is watching it. Hello, Belle. Belle is watching.
Hello, Belle. Thank you for the awards.
Belle, we miss you. Everyone is waving the. If you have ideas, you can let us know. And people.
We'll do a tutorial for you, okay?
Okay. 5 easy moves. Let's go.
But he's done. Okay, people, we have something for you.
Alright, I need 2 more people to join.
Wait, we have advertisement. Sorry.
Alright, got one more person. Anyone?
I am actually telling what's happening to the online audience. No. They are going to make breakdance. Nastia and Diana are joining. It will be Lucas and Ataberg.
Okay, don't break anything.
Thank you, Rydell. We miss you. Why are you not here? Wait. Oof. I want to try. No, it's too late now. My chance is over. What? Who? Me? No, Lucy. What? Wait. That's actually true. Thanks, Belle, for the empowerment. Wow. Go again. I hope online people is enjoying it. Lucas, you can do it.
Okay, we'll check for the next one. Alison, move. Yes, friendly amendment. You want to
There is a
join?
friendly amendment.
To Gangnam Style.
Gangnam
I
Style is
will
happening
accept
right
this
now.
friendly amendment.
Apparently, those 5 easy breakdance moves were not that easy, but we are solution oriented. We're trying to find another entertainment. Oh, there is. And the other is so stretched. Oh. Okay, one is. You need to go a little bit back, by the way. Okay? And then you go slowly all the way to the right, like that, with putting your hand like that, and then like that. Okay. And you repeat it so it looks like that. 1 second.
Okay, now we also had a friendly amendment to change the video, so of course I do accept this friendly amendment. And this is now your new task.
Now Gangnam Style.
welcome. I'm trying my best, you know. I mean, I know because it's really weird when you don't know what's happening. But I don't know how this happens, so I cannot go. Someone said let's just make them dance the Gangnam Style. I hope you're enjoying.
Okay, I think we've seen a lot. Woo! Thank you so much. Oh, Jana. Speech, Jana. Speech.
Hello, my name is Jana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much also to my cluster that somehow implemented that thing. Thank you.
But Jana, what is your biggest wish for your birthday, actually?
I wish to see somehow the PSD elected dance.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah.
I feel like the Brazilian rock, or what was it?
The gimme, gimme.
Gimme Gimme rock.
Oh, I heard about this. Look what my invention I invented. You can see if we can make this happen. It has to be a 2-minute roll call only. Right? Okay. Okay, can we have the PSD elect on stage, please? PSD elect on. Let's go, people! Let's go!
Friendly amendment. The NLB could also join.
Yes!
The elect NLB.
at any point later, but we need and focus into the next space. We will have the last closing speech from Casper now, and we have the timer set up here in the front. So please all get ready to welcome her here on stage. Let's welcome Casper!
Hello everyone, welcome to my closing speech. Before starting the speech, let's remember why we are here. Because we are determined to achieve. Amazing. So, what we had today and what are the messages that we get? In the opening that we talk about, life becomes more meaningful when we live for something bigger than ourselves. We talk that when we take responsibility, we should not be afraid to make sacrifices. We talk that we should be brave enough to take responsibility, to embrace the challenges. It actually makes us grow. Then we talk that I want to see in our entity that each member in our entity fully live the Isaac experience. We have high level of determination and accountability towards our goals. We are creating the more exchange experiences because we know what exchange contribute for. We are the first choice when it comes to youth-run organizations in Germany. Then we also see that we will achieve 765 members in our entity, 750 exchange in our entity, and we will achieve our budget. I also told you that I want to keep the something, and I also want to change the something to make our entity grow. But in each year, each MCP applicant coming to this stage and saying that I want to change this, I want to make a difference. But I want to ask you that how can we get closer to achieving this change in our entity? Who of you thinks that the more diversity and different backgrounds and ideas can bring us to closer the best solution? I know that some people might have a concern because I am coming from different entity. But as Isaac in Germany, one of the biggest strengths that we are having, we are the most diverse entity in global plenary. The most diversity that we have actually not make us afraid. Having a leader from a diverse entity should not frighten but empower us. Imagine that 5 different people from the same experience, same background, same education, they will most probably provide the similar solutions. But also think that 5 different people from 5 different backgrounds, 5 different education, 5 different experience, they will most probably provide the different solutions to solve the problem. Then they will be able to choose the best possible solution. Also, remember that how our organization is founded. When a group of young people was determined to achieve one vision. They were also coming from the different backgrounds. They were also coming from the different nationalities. They decided to find the best possible solution to create the better future for tomorrow. which we call as Isaac today. I know it could be challenging, but we are the ones who always believe that we are providing practical experiences in challenging environments, because we are believing that the challenges makes the people and organization grow. I am here to prove that. It is all about to be brave enough to take responsibility, to embrace the challenges, to make us grow. It is all about activate our leadership to move Germany. It is all about the accountability that we are having towards each other. It is all about the consistency of our actions. It is all about the determination that we are feeling. Everyone talking about the potential. I am sure each one of us know that we have biggest and incredible potential as Isaac in Germany. But being a potential, not enough. Because in the state that we are in right now as Isaac in Germany, if we cannot learn how to achieve the things, we will not be able to keep this organization alive in the next years. That's why we need to learn how to achieve the things. Because achievers can make a change. Each generation also believes the potential that we are having. And you are the generation taking action. Your actions will be the result of the tomorrow. Your actions will be the achievements of the tomorrow. That's why I want to create the generation of achievers in the 24-25. If we do action that enables exchange, then we will develop leaders who could positively impact the world. I can see the future that your actions will create. Do you believe, can you see it too? Can you please open your envelope? I can see in the future that we are creating many leaders through practical experiences. I see in the future that our actions finally bringing the results that actually provide the best experience for our members. I see in the future that anyone who engage with Isaac become the leaders like on your paper. This can only be achieved when we fully live our Isaac experience. It can only achieve when we remember we can only get out as much as we give in. It can only be achieved when we feel connected to the purpose. Then we will achieve this future. When we see the value in our actions, we will achieve this future. When we invest more into our experience, we will achieve this future. When we contributing to at least one exchange experience, each one of us, we will achieve this future. When we taking actions to enable change instead of complaining, we will achieve this future. When we learn Isaac is not about exchange or leadership, Isaac is not about people or performance, Isaac is about to be able to see how they contribute to each other. Then we will achieve this future. Then we will be able to say, we lived. Everything seems impossible until it is done. But I am determined to achieve this future with you. I am Kezban Taş. I have determination to create the generation of achievers. I am your proud MCP candidate for Isaac in Germany for the term 24-25, and I swear I lived.
Okay. All right, cool. Now you made it through the last part of the candidate process, the application process that the applicants went through. And I just want you to recap a little bit the day that we went through today. We heard in the beginning 2 opening speeches. You then heard 2 strategy speeches, had your chance to ask also all the questions that you wanted to. And if this was not enough room for your questions, you also had the chance to do this in your cluster rounds afterwards. Then you went through a task together with the candidates, and now in the end you heard their closing speeches. And when you take a vote or a decision tonight after this, in this voting procedure, I also want you to think about what we talked about in the morning. We talked about how important it is to consider the setting that you are thinking about, that this MCP will be important for in the future. What is the reality that you find Isaac in Germany in right now? What is the reality that society is in right now? And what is the MCP that you need in order to have the same vision and the same strategy in the next year? And which is the MCP you can see yourself working with? What is the Isaac in Germany that you want to see in the future? And also I want to come back to a point of what Johnny said. It is not about somebody that you know from for a longer time. It is not about somebody that you can connect more on a personal level. It is not something that should bias you at all in this decision. You should really take a decision based on who is the right person for Isaac in Germany right now. This can also be that you think none of the people that you saw today. It can be the case, then there will be another MCP election. But it is very important that you really do take this decision based on the future that Isaac in Germany should have, especially together with you staying in the organization. And the ones that are leaving the organization are not completely clear yet. It's also very important to think about what is the experience that you made in the last years and where should the organization continue. And then maybe you can also decide to apply for the MCT. Yes, and with this, we will also explain the voting procedure, but because the candidates should also be here for this, we will only do this when they come back. And for this, they have 2-3 more minutes. So I want you to check back on your notes. I want you to think about the whole day, how it was for you. You can also, just maybe ask yourself some questions. Where do I connect my vision with the things that you saw today, so that you can take a really thought-through opinion and decision later when we come to the point and we explain everything how it works afterwards.
I want you to all go one line back so that we can get.
Okay. Okay, hello everybody. Oh my god, this is so weird. I see myself there as well. We will do the voting procedure now. So we will not have you there with this, but we will come back for a live stream later when we have the announcement. And we're really looking forward to see you all there. Thank you, Akin. Because we're all extremely excited. And yes, if there were people that are not part of ISAC right now and are just following this account and watching this for some reason, make sure to join. You can have as much fun as you saw in the breaks. We have these breaks all the time while we're working hard in between those breaks. All right, see you at the announcement. And maybe, yeah, you want to apply for MC as well? There's a lot of opportunities coming soon. I did this. I had a great time. You can ask other people later. We will do this as well. Thank you. All right, goodbye. See you soon.